This Mercedes 450 SL has been stashed away from the world for over 20 years in a super sketchy area, and the owner wanted us to retrieve it to bring it back to life, but that couldn't happen without some crazy surprises along the way.
Oh my God, Brent, come here right now with the camera.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Holy smokes, that was under the car.
Huge rat?
Looks like a possum.
Oh, dude, no way. Get away, get away, get away. Oh.
But first we had to figure out where the car was actually sitting.
A little sketchy out here, Mike.
Yes, it is.
You got your piece on you? The piece protector?
I am the peace protector, RJ. I keep the peace.
All right, so behind those doors are cars, I guess, so.
That's what we've been told. Oh, man. Holy crap. The car in question.
Is this an SL car?
Yeah, I think so. Like a
looks like it.
400 something.
It looks like a bigger 230 SL.
I really like this front end, except for these American bumpers. My God, America, what'd you do?
Chonky, dude. It's for your protection.
This is all US spec stuff. I don't know about these. These probably aftermarket. I don't know.
What do they look like? Oh, those are hideous.
I've always actually looked at getting one. A buddy of mine, his mom had one when I was younger.
Dude, the interior's mint.
Wow, that's a nice brown.
Holy crap.
Hey, there's another bumper.
It is completely covered. I wonder how long it's been here for.
There's definitely been animals in here too. Look at all this. Paw prints. Is that kitty prints or is that a raccoon print? Let me know.
Dude, one time I found a baby raccoon in the middle of the road and I saved him and I brought him home, and then I was told that I have to take him back. Apparently you can't take it away or the mother won't look for it or whatever, and nobody would take it, no animal control. Well, I brought him back to where I found him, and then a coyote got him.
It's a true story. He named it Ralph, and he let Ralph go. R.I.P. Ralph.
R.I.P. Ralph. No more talk about Ralph. It hurts still to this day. But we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get this car flipped around and dragged into our trailer.
First, we gotta get all the stuff out of the way, and then see what we're dealing with, I guess. Look at this guy. Oh, Hulkamania over here, dude. He had breakfast this morning, so makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna attempt to fill up this tire, but I don't think it's looking too hot just from the rip. But we're gonna see if maybe I can get it to go. I can't believe it's holding air. It's incredible. Shout out to Michelin for making tires that hold air.
Good thing we brought these. We should always bring these.
These are the best thing ever.
And Brent should always take vitamins, because Brent's feeling under the weather, and it's because he doesn't take enough vitamins.
Remember, if you get sick, always change your toothbrush.
Hang on, actually ask people this question. Dieter, I want you to hear this too. When you're sick and you use your toothbrush while you're sick, when you get over being sick, do you throw away your toothbrush because it has the germs on it?
You probably should, but if it don't kill you, it makes it stronger.
What do you guys do in the comments? Do you throw away your sicky toothbrushes, or do you just keep using them since you just got over being sick and you have antibodies and the germs are all dead?
Throw away that toothbrush, baby.
I just want to pause this video really quick to say, yes, I am sick, but RJ and Mike are mean. But here I am traveling to get the car and making this video for you guys to watch. That way we don't miss a week. So everyone comment down below that Mike and RJ are meanies. And Brent is your favorite and he's a hero.
Oh my God, Brent, come here right now with the camera.
What's that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Holy smokes, that was under the car.
Huge rat?
Looks like a possum.
It's a possum?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing's humongous.
Yo, grab it. Grab
No.
it.
Oh, dude, no way. Get away, get away, get away. Oh.
Can you actually do it?
Do what? Push like that?
Yeah, can you push it?
I mean, kind of hard. Here, I'll help you. Ready? Too far.
That was hard. That was really hard.
He ate his breakfast, Mike.
Dude, he ate breakfast this
But he didn't have Timbits.
We will. You watch and see.
Are we gonna get Timbits on the way home?
We have to.
So at this point, we had to finish getting the car loaded up and taken back to our shop. But really quickly, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and also like the video. It really helps our channel. But anyways, let's check this Mercedes out.
All right, so we got the car back to the shop, and the first thing we started arguing about was what model it actually is. We were told it was a 450 SL. Mike thought it was a 280 SE.
No, I never did. I just didn't know what model it was. I thought it was an 80s car, but it's actually 78 450 S. It says 978 on the door.
It says 78 on the door?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a 1978, looks to be 450 SL, but yeah, I mean, this thing was left in that garage thing for a long time. It's
Very long time.
freaking covered top to toe. I mean, you can barely even tell what color the vinyl top is or the rag top.
It's
rather.
definitely like a gray or like a tan.
I mean, it's in pretty decent shape. The one thing that sucks is that we don't have the key. So when we were getting it into the trailer, we had to lock the wheels up so we could drag the car instead of having it turn, you know, with the angle of the wheel.
Check out the tires, they're churned. This makes it very difficult to make a car go straight into a trailer.
You know, for as much of a detailing YouTube channel that we are, we're also a vehicle recovery channel.
Yeah.
We've recovered some crazy cars.
Hit us
in
up,
crazy
Heavy
places.
D. If you ever want to collab, we'll help you save some stuff.
Yeah, if you ever want to collab.
Yeah. If you ever want to save a car, I know you probably save bigger stuff sometimes, but you know.
We're gonna try and find the key because we're told that it might be in the car somewhere. Would have been nice to have been told that yesterday when we were dragging the car in and scratching up the tailgate, all the wood. But we are gonna pull the seats, I think, first. Pull everything out of the trunk, assess what we have, see if we can't find that key, because that will make our life so much easier when we have to load this thing back up.
Another thing that we're gonna have to do is when we first got the car, I didn't get inside, but I noticed that the bumper was missing and I was like, this isn't gonna turn out that great. Wait, but luckily, I found it.
So we're gonna pull this top down, get this bumper out of there, and then pull the seats.
For everyone on the internets, I wanna know, do you know what the 450 and 450 SL stands for? Put it in the comments below. So up here, there's supposed to be some kind of lever to be able to move this over, but it's gone, so we have a little flathead. Hopefully this can just turn. There we go.
Perfect.
After a few minutes of finagling with this top and lubricating everything, we realized that we're not that smart and we need the internet. So we used YouTube and we found out how we actually take this down is actually this little lever here, which kind of looks like a window roll down. I'm still not sure, I haven't attempted to see how this works yet, but you're supposed to do something with this, like that. Look at that.
And then you lift this up, right? There should be another lever. This has to go up. Hey! All right. See?
Man.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
This is pretty neat.
Let me tuck it in nice and nice. They never go in. Oh, God. All right, that's fine. We're going to wash it, try and hydrate a little bit, make it a little bit more easy to put
We
away.
gotta clean all under there anyway too. Hopefully this is the rear bumper of this car and not some other car. We gotta start pulling it out of here. There's a lot of stuff here actually.
Swing it up. Okay, and watch the dash. Are you going out your way?
Yeah.
All right.
Man. Wow, this is heavy. Jeez, this is a hefty boy.
You want help?
No.
For the process of cleaning wheels, we start with cleaning the rubber by using our degreaser, or a degreaser, or our degreaser. Coming soon. After we finish the wheel, we'll go ahead and follow up with cleaning the actual rim. For that, we're gonna use an iron remover and a hydrofluoric acid. Now, a lot of people won't use hydrofluoric acid on wheels. I like to because I know how quickly we need to spray it off and also how it reacts. In this case, these wheels are already pretty chewed up, so I'm not really concerned about making them any worse. So we're gonna go acid, then iron remover, agitate it, spray it all off, and it'll be clean.
Now we're gonna start rinsing the bends off, and you guys might question why we don't start from the roof. And the only reason we don't in our videos is because if we were to start on the top from a dusty car, then everything would get wet and you guys would have no satisfying content to see in this video, and it would ruin the entire thing. In the real world, this is not the process we would follow, but for content's sake, we want you guys to have the most satisfying shots possible. And what you'll notice after we pressure wash the initial layer of dust off the top is that there's still grime stuck to the paint, so we decided to use our degreaser as a pre-soak to rinse it all away. And what you'll see is that it's perfect for stuff like this. I know every week I keep telling you it's coming soon, but bear with us because releasing the perfect product is a long process. It's coming, and when it's out, you'll all be able to take advantage of how good it actually is for your cars, but actions speak louder than my words. Now let's find out what color this soft top actually is. We also get asked all the time how to clean a soft top, and after we pressure wash it off, we use our degreaser, followed by a soft drill brush, and then we pressure wash it all away, and it makes it nice and clean. But you want to make sure if you're going to use a drill brush and not a hand brush, you don't put a lot of pressure on it because it can mess it up. So the key here is letting the chemicals do all the work.
Although we're very big fans of Mercedes cars when we work on them, we don't necessarily know too much about their nomenclature. So I'm always confused whether it's SLK or what the SL means or what the GL means. I know GL's truck and maybe SL's sport, but there's so many of them to try and keep track of that if you guys have a better way of decoding them, let us know in the comments below. But anywho, we're gonna start cleaning the engine bay. First things first, we're gonna cover what looks to be, so fuel doesn't go in there. So that's just basically like an air intake?
Sort of. I've never seen one like this.
I mean, it's huge.
Because this isn't carbureted, but it's not.
So mechanical carburation, you have your rotor and your plug wires.
It's mechanical fuel injection, but this to let the air in, I've never seen, I don't know what you can call this. Because it's
just
usually
like
a
an
throttle
intake
body or an intake valve. I have no idea.
So
It's
throttle
weird.
body, they always have multiple points where it works from. I don't know, I've never seen it. Mercedes, man. This is why we know nothing about them. But this looks like a good place to do a little preventative. Mike!
He doesn't want water in there is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, help me.
Oh, I gotta help you?
You just look at me struggle.
What, you want me to do it all?
For the process of cleaning the engine, we're gonna use our degreaser and our pump sprayer that we already have pumped up. We're gonna spray everything down, agitate it with a brush, and then spray it out with water, blow it off with our leaf blower, wherever it may be. That pretty much sums it up. All right, so all over the hood, it looks like we have little dots of tar, and my personal favorite way of removing tar is to kind of knock off the top of the tar. That way, when I actually wipe a solvent on it, I'm removing whatever's left on there instead of like knocking down the millimeter or so of tar that's on top versus the tar that's actually touching the paint. It'll take you way longer to try and use solvent to remove all these. I'm not really worried about scratching either since we're gonna polish this car anyways, so spray a little iron lubricant.
Now with the exterior ready to be polished later, we're gonna go ahead and first clean up the area that's underneath where the soft top sits that's neglected. Now we'll go ahead and vacuum the carpets and then pull them out because they're easily accessible to pull out. That way we can clean them outside of the car and then put them back in when we're done detailing everything inside of it. now we'll actually take care of the carpets. That way they have enough time to dry before we put them back in the car while we're doing everything else. And now we're going to quickly clean up the dusty interior along with the seats and windows so we can put the carpets back in and continue forward with the exterior afterwards. And if you've made it this far into the video, leave a comment below what your favorite window cleaner is, or if you don't have a preference at all.
All right, onto the back of the Mercedes. We gotta get this bumper back on. A lot of the newer cars have what's called a crash support bar and then a bumper cover. But all these older cars usually have a big old metal bumper, especially the ones transported into the United States. I need some help getting this thing on because it weighs a ton, but Brent's gonna help me. Ugh. Dude, it's a honker for real. This is less of a bumper and more of a bench for you to sit on the back of your car. The American bumpers make wonderful seats. They're just great for this. The US cars, the new cars just don't do this kind of thing.
Now we can use our metal polish we've been testing out in a couple different places, and I'll show you how good it works. And then we'll quickly polish the paint before putting the finishing touches on the detail.